Popular YouTuber Jose Chili DeCastro spent his Tuesday night fighting issues with new equipment, while trying to teach the legal issues behind the anti-police videos he chose to display in front of a rabid crowd of viewers that topped out at 2,296 concurrent viewers. The diminutive YouTuber started the live stream standing in front of his wall of history and wearing his new portable microphone, which fans noted was the first time he wore the microphone as it was designed. Unfortunately for DeCastro, he had not pre-tested the microphone, and removing it from a mounted position to a wearable position caused some in his audience to have problems hearing his audio throughout the broadcast. DeCastro also had problems with his new camera rig. Some years ago, former partner Colin Project Constitution Campbell described what he called DeCastro's habits of buying unnecessary equipment when money was tight, and then never using said equipment. In that instance, he was referring to DeCastro's camera rig, which moves horizontally on a track that allows it to easily cover around 40 to 50 feet in DeCastro's studio. While DeCastro had previously shown a video of himself preparing a rig to hold his iPhone, he never had gotten around to using the device to help teach on an actual live stream. Unfortunately for the YouTuber, while the rig was able to move horizontally, it also was very loud when moving and could not move vertically. This limited the angles DeCastro could use to teach, even if he tilted the rig upwards. The end result was a strange 2.5-hour experience where the camera appeared to be essentially mounted below the YouTuber's waist and gave the impression that he was hunched over the camera when he used the zoom function to focus on his face. Because DeCastro was using vertical format in split screen, with the top half of the screen displaying whatever video he was teaching and the bottom half of the screen displaying a shot dominated by his body, the wall itself was relegated to a tiny bit of the square behind his body, making the information behind him almost impossible to read. While the video brought in 150,000 views, $172 in Super Chat donations, and 937 likes, DeCastro seemed frustrated with his efforts, as he seemed to abandon whatever lesson plan he had in place for the night in order to focus on addressing what he was seeing in the anti-police videos. One of those observations came when DeCastro watched a video where a police officer is alleged to have sex with a teacher. The YouTuber did not take issue with the teacher having sex in her classroom, as long as the children were not present. He defended the practice and ultimately said that a buddy of his was a news reporter who got in a lot of trouble for having sex with a teacher at a school when he went to do a report at the school. DeCastro also spoke out against traffic laws and implied that there should be no punishment for such traffic crimes as driving without headlights on and being recorded while driving at 125 miles an hour in a posted 50-mile-per-hour zone, as long as the location of speed zone was in an isolated area. Addressing his Constitution headquarters board game, the YouTuber declared that it was indeed finished in an apparent prototype form, and said that he just didn't know why he hadn't kept the promise from last week to show off how to play the actual game. The YouTuber ended his feed by thanking his friends for making the live stream, which continued a new pattern of going live around 9 p.m. Eastern Time each night and promised some surprises for Wednesday's broadcast.